Washington, D.C., the capital city of the United States, is one of the most popular tourist destinations in America. Tourists from all over the country and from across the world travel to the city along the Potomac to visit iconic American sites like the White House, the U.S. Capitol, or the Lincoln Memorial. But after you have seen all the attractions that the nation's capital has to offer, the area around Washington, D.C. is also brimming with historical places, natural beauty, and amazing sights that are must-see destinations for both tourists and Washingtonians alike. Join us as we explore the best day trips from Washington, D.C. For our first trip, we head to the beautiful capital of the state of Maryland, the city of Annapolis. Annapolis is only an hour's drive away from Washington, and is truly worth the trek. Founded in 1649, the city's iconic historic center holds many sites worth visiting. Start your tour of Annapolis with the Maryland State House, which is located on a hill in the center of town. The dome of the State House majestically towers above the rest of the town, and dates to the late 18th century. From the State House, make your way down the picturesque Main Street to the waterfront. Stroll along the city dock, a vibrant area with waterfront views, charming shops and restaurants. Consider taking a boat tour, or renting a paddleboard to experience the city from the water. After admiring the marina, sit down for lunch or dinner at one of Annapolis's many fine restaurants. Finish your tour of Maryland's capital by visiting the U.S. Naval Academy. Take a guided tour to explore the beautiful campus, learn about its history, and witness the changing of the guard at the John Paul Jones Crypt. From Maryland, we hop across the state border to Virginia to visit the historic old town of Alexandria. Old Town Alexandria is conveniently located a short 15-minute drive or a 40-minute ride on the metro from downtown D.C. Founded in 1749 along the Potomac River, Alexandria boasts a rich history that seamlessly blends colonial charm with a vibrant urban landscape. Once a bustling seaport and an essential part of the early American economy, Alexandria's cobblestone streets and well-preserved 18th and 19th century architecture transport visitors back in time. Historic Old Town Alexandria features iconic landmarks like Gadsby's Tavern and the Carlisle House, where notable figures like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson once gathered. Walk along the city's main thoroughfare, King Street, and stop into one of the many fine restaurants and cafes located along the street for lunch or dinner. In the summer months, many of these have outside gardens which allow you to enjoy fine international fare surrounded by traditional American colonial architecture. Another colonial gem located a short 30 to 45-minute drive from Washington is the beautiful small town of Occoquan, Virginia. Founded in 1765 as a mill town, Occoquan played a vital role in the region's economy, with its mills producing flour, tobacco, and timber. Today, the town preserves its historic charm with cobblestone streets and beautifully restored buildings. Begin your tour at the Occoquan Historic District, where you can explore unique shops, art galleries, and restaurants housed in historic structures. The Occoquan Regional Park offers scenic views of the Occoquan River, perfect for a leisurely stroll. The Millhouse Museum provides insights into the town's industrial past, showcasing artifacts and exhibits that bring history to life. From Occoquan, we head west to a land that's almost heaven, West Virginia, to visit the picturesque historic town of Harpers Ferry. Harpers Ferry is located 50 miles away from Washington, D.C., and is accessible via a short hour-and-a-half drive. The drive from D.C. to Harpers Ferry takes you through the famous North Virginia wine country located on the slopes of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Make a stop at one of the wine yards to try the famous North Virginia wine. Once you arrive in Harpers Ferry, park your car at the train station parking lot located conveniently right in the town center. Hike through the old train bridge for a stunning view of Harpers Ferry and the confluence of the Shenandoah and Potomac rivers below. Hike back down to the town to explore its many well-preserved historical structures. Witness the buildings entwined with John Brown's famous 1859 raid, including the armory and arsenal now known as John Brown's Fort. Explore other historical structures in the picturesque town like the old train station dating to 1889, which is still in use to this day. Stepping into the train station is literally like taking a trip back in time. Other treasures include the Neo-Gothic Catholic Church of St. Peter and the ruins of St. John's Episcopal Church perched atop a hill overlooking the town. Not far from Harpers Ferry is another of the many treasures of the Washington, D.C. area, Luray and Skyline Caverns. Both caverns are located in the Shenandoah National Park in northwestern Virginia. Luray Caverns is located in Luray, Virginia, and is a system of caves that captivates visitors with columns, mud flows, stalactites, stalagmites, and mirrored pools. The caverns host the great stalacpipe organ, which strikes stalactites of varied sizes to produce tones similar to those of xylophones, tuning forks, or bells. Similarly, Skyline Caverns is a series of caves located just south of Front Royal, Virginia. Skyline Caverns are famous for the colorful illuminations of the geological formations as well as for the anthodites. Anthodites are an unusual form of crystal, or perfect, six-sided crystalline structures made of pure calcite. These crystals are protected by Virginia state law and are kept behind closed doors that a tour guide must open for the public to view them. Located right next to the Skyline Caverns is the entrance to our next attraction, Skyline Drive. The Skyline Drive is a stunning 105-mile drive running along the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains in the heart of the Shenandoah National Park. The drive is littered on both sides with viewpoints that present a magnificent view of the park and surroundings below the mountains. In total, there are 75 viewpoints along the drive, each one offering a unique and stunning vista. Biking and horseback riding are also allowed and present, an exciting way to experience the drive. The drive is most popular in the fall months for those wanting to view the park's stunning fall foliage. If you look closely, you might even catch the sight of a mother bear with her cubs or wild turkeys along the drive. And with that, we have arrived at the end of our list. Have you been to any of these great destinations during your visit to Washington, or do you have your own favorite day trips from the nation's capital? To the Washingtonians out there, where do you like to spend your long weekends in the DC area? We would love to hear your travel stories in the comment section below. Until next time, keep traveling.